What is going on YouTube? Man, it has been such a long time since I have jumped on here. It says 2 weeks since the last upload. It feels like a month to me since Thanksgiving. It's been a rough few weeks. But if I can remember correctly, I think we were just picking right up right where we left off with these super fast load times at the new hideaway since Cid has passed away and I am now the new Cid. So it seems like something I'd be able to pick right back up easily, right where I left off. Definitely gonna be a bit rusty. Oh, there's Jill. And hopefully I don't die. I do plan to make a whole stream of just me playing through the arcade, because I need to get redemption for that icon battle.
Cid.
Staying on this time?
Yep, it's me, the new Cid. But yeah, man, it feels like such a long time since jumping back into Final Fantasy. I actually haven't touched any video games for what feels like a month. But on YouTube it says 2 weeks, so I guess it's only been 2 weeks.
Business or pleasure?
Let's see what we got here.
Coin purse weighing you down?
Oh, nothing really. Besides these pendants, or these talisman. Oh, elixir. Instantly restores all HP. Well, that sounds nice. 10,000 per. I don't think I'll need that. Oh, I have a upgrade.
Is that all?
So let me equip that. Yeah, coral sword says it's stronger. I'm gonna go with that. Even though the flame tongue looks super cool. Let's get rid of it.
Don't just stand there gawping.
Oh, it looks like I can't. I can't get rid of it.
Come again. Oh, don't.
Interesting. Maybe the
Not
blacksmith.
the other way.
Back, are ya? What's that for you, dear?
Ah, another upgrade. Man, I would love to have that. Can I do it? Looks like I can.
Should last you a good while.
Heck yeah.
That it?
Let's equip that one. Looks like it is equipped.
Fine.
Then perhaps I can sell. Oh, that's just music over there.
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
Yep. I'm gonna get rid of this guy.
I'll be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Nice. Checking out the new hideaway.
Shelves are closed. Sign outside should have told you.
There's the arcade. Probably won't dive into that this stream. I'm definitely gonna have to make a separate stream just for that. Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten. Wall of Memories. Interesting. Guess this is the only thing. Oh yes, that's really nice. Man, you know what? I could probably order this offline. That would be really cool. I like that. The music and everything changes even when you go into that. Ooh. Nice. Goblin coin. Not sure what that is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be a bit rusty hopping into some of these battles. Check out this main quest. Pretty sure I don't have any side quests active or anything that can be looked at yet, so.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Oh, I think I see the little
Can't work
Moogle.
that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Yeah, there he is. Nectar. That's awesome. They made them so adorable. Heck yeah, what we got?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm
And
beginning to
who
think
is
your habit of
this?
surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that
Nine
only 4
tails.
attempts have been made on my life.
Nice.
And none was especially
Sounds like
memorable.
Naruto.
So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
That sword looks pretty
To
badass.
absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured,
Okay, this looks like a
recent days
new
have seen the blight
area
wrest
of the
no
map.
land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral
Oh, that's right.
ruler.
It's been 5 years
Legitimately claimed to be
since the death of
center
Cid,
the
so
world. Certainly there is
wars
no better
were still
place to stage
taking
a
place.
From
It's
there,
kind of catching us
the
up to
Holy
speed
Empire's
what
reach
was going on in that
spans
5 years.
The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, It is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire,
Yeah.
the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Interesting.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Oh yeah, tomes.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our
I
resident
didn't even
historian.
see tomes earlier. She said in the attic.
Staying long this time?
Okay, this is where they were blocking earlier. There he is.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
There you go.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Ted does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates.
Be able to
See if they
find
can't furnish
little
you with
and
books.
less.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right
That's an
ones.
interesting way to phrase it.
We look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
The Moogle.
We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Well, I know there is.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
May as well. No, what's going on
Look
now?
back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
Who's this
I
one?
had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like
Is that Jill?
to be myself.
No.
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Guess we'll check it out. Reports and letters and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered on the reading table. New messages are always arriving, so check them all the time. Okay. Falcon marches on the Empire at Twinside. The men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Alrighty.
What does Gav have to say?
There she is.
Leaving Randala in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
Oh, nice. He still has it.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Cid.
Oh, nice. So we have confirmation that this is Joshua for sure. And who is the lady that is with him?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway,
Oh no,
I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
not Martha.
Very well.
The gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Speak with Otto. Yeah, Jill always has good insights. She always brings Clive back down to reality. A lot of the time she feels like the level-headed one in the whole situation. What do we got, Otto?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Of course we will. That's what we do. New side quest. Let's check it out. Caulk and ball. That is hilarious. Cock and ball. What are they trying to say? That's so funny.
Finish with that lot. Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, That slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Ted does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Let's do it. So, thorny bushes instead of trees. Slay thorny thistles. Oh, I'm guessing they're alive. I just gotta figure out how to get there. Oh, I'm guessing I have to fast travel. Guess I have to fast travel there. Yeah, this ought to get me some good practice in. Nice, Jill's with me. My guess is I can just jump down here. Nice. Yeah, these plants are alive.
Felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Ooh. All right, that one's down. Nice. Now just got to work in the Garuda and Rama powers. Get the hang of that again. Yeah, I'll just fast travel. Man, I love how fast it loads.
Well, did you find me some wax?
I think so.
Find is one way of putting it.
Pitcher wax. More like harvested it.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll Sail another day.
Easy enough. Badge of might. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. No more side quests. Alright, this is the arcade. This is the music box. What is this? The state of the realm. I don't think I looked at that. Oh, let's set a marker. Let's go check it out.
Welcome back, Sid.
I do want to check everything out that's new. Just like the memory wall is new. A few new things in this new hideaway area that just want to check out. I'm curious about. I want to get all the lore. Oh, it's her.
And how may I assist you today?
Yeah, let's just view it.
How may I help you today?
Speaking with Vivian in the hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about current going on in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Ninetales past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships. So it's kind of like the kind of like tomes, but this kind of puts it like in a map. You can view a detailed visualization of character relationships and updates as you progress through the main scenario. Nice. An all new feature is now accessible by pressing the big button while viewing the grand cast in Vivian's map room. Inner voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select a character to hear their innermost thoughts on the other members of the cast. Wow. So Jill, childhood friend, best friends, Torgal. This is his dominant of the Phoenix, his brother. And then they are kids of Elwyn and Annabella. Man and wife. No, I really like this. This is awesome. Sworn to serve. Rodney Murdoch. Trains. Right, I remember that. Sir Wade and Sir Tyler. Okay. And then Ambrosia was his. So this was back in the day. Year of the Realm 860. Alright, so this is the Knight of Flames. Right, we thought he was dead. These two are separated. He definitely died. We saw that. She lived on. I'm pretty sure Ambrosia died. And this is when he first comes into play. Whoa. Clive attempts to assassinate Tiamat. Alright, mother and son, of course. Shiva's dominant is Jill, right? Kupka, which I have a feeling I'm going to be killing him soon. Looks like there's an icon battle. Interesting. Right, she's gone now, though. Cloaks and daggers. Thought he was the killer. Okay, so it's going through each mission. Let's go to present day. Because now we know that he's alive again. And Cid is definitely gone, unfortunately. These are all people in Clive's hideaway. These are the Dalmekian Republic. Okay, these guys were lovers. Kingdom of Woeled. Definitely need to take care of Ultima to avenge Cid. And then the Holy Empire of Sambrek. That's the mom again. Interesting. And these guys are still in the picture. I'm pretty sure Ambrosio died. I could have swore. So, this will be cool. Oh, her name's not listed yet. Okay, so these guys are on the same page. Oh, this is super cool. So much to get into in this game. Nice. Of course.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Here, confuse you as well over the current past relevant to Clive's story and updates to present in scenario. Of course. So it's just like the other map, but this one kind of shows like war territory. Yeah, this is all back in the day. Man, this is really cool to see all of this. So as I was going back to Cid's hideaway, the Holy Empire of Sambrek and the Kingdom of Woeled had a battle. So yeah, I ran into the Holy Empire a lot because this is all Empire-controlled territory. So the Holy Empire was the ones that killed basically my whole family. Man, there's a lot of... Okay, so in the beginning, it was just the Duchy, or the Iron Kingdom. Right, the Iron Kingdom was Holy Empire, invaded the Grand Duchy. Right. The Iron Kingdom. So these guys are kind of playing it safe. The Iron Crusades. Yeah, there's a lot to unwrap here. Very interesting stuff.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I spent way too much time on that. Delete that. Now let's actually head to the main scenario, Martha's Rest, and look for Martha.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now.
Of course it was the Imperials. It's always the Imperials.
Cid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. I thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
Not Martha.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Cid.
You do the same.
Appreciate the concern, but I think if I can take on icons and Ultima, I can handle what's in front of me. Sorry, I just had to take a drink of water real quick.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Oh yeah, I can tell. It's
Bearers are the property of the Empire.
people are killed here.
Wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
So somebody higher up in the Holy Empire. We're about to mess shit up. Let's go. Oh, these freaking little things. Killer bees. Ha. Where's that bee at? Nice. Heck yeah. That was really cool. Let's pick this up. And let's go to see what's going on over here.
Up ahead.
No. Wait, is that her? Yeah, it's Martha.
You heard.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
Oh yeah, the sick bears.
The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
Black shields.
Black shields.
Yeah.
Bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna have us both. When the sick rose from their beds.
Oh wow.
Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Wow. They were like partially stoned.
May still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
So curse breakers are a new faction It's the first time I'm hearing of curse breakers this whole game. I'm guessing they're separate from bears. Oh, look at these freaking bees. Oh, these are hornets this time.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Man, we are quickly making quick work of these little mosquitoes. No, I'm not gonna fight chocobos. I refuse to. But I will fight spiders. Oh, I'm stuck on a tree. Nice. I guess my team's just getting stronger. What do we got?
Are we too late?
Are those the bears? Come on. What about the preacher guy? Oh. Oh, he's partially stone.
No. Damn it.
So are the black shields the same as the Imperials? You thought.
They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned. That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
We're a bit different.
Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oh yeah. Bring them all on.
Crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Heck yeah, bring them all on.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome light.
Time to knock the rust off.
On these our swords we swear.
Alright, we'll see.
You speak those words. Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Yeah, I have the same feeling. Ah. Come on now. Not too bad. Did a little better than I expected I would. Definitely gotta work on my defense, as usual.
I think so.
I just have an aggressive playstyle. So who are these black shields? We gotta figure that out.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh. He's not in here. I don't know why there would be treasure in there. Wow. These guys are
The abbot.
ruthless. Man. So many people to avenge in this game. This is just giving me all sorts of fuel.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
I gotta get stronger. I gotta get better.
Clive, he's breathing.
Oh, man. Oh, not the abbot, though. Just a
We're friends of Martha.
partially turned bearer.
Are the Imperials dead?
Okay, so they're Imperials.
Every last one.
I'm guessing the Black Shields are the Imperials, like elite force.
That were true.
There's more of them.
The Black Shields will return. The cutting will continue.
Man, this voice acting is amazing.
Bavarian will never be safe.
I guess they could have done better in the cutscenes, but this isn't a major cutscene, I guess. It'd be cool if they made like a Diablo-style cutscene for each.
This wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Where are you?
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive,
Yeah, I didn't think he'd last much longer.
he's gone.
We'll get back.
We've laid the abbot to rest. The bearers didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them.
They
and
fought a
chose to
warrior's
live on
death.
their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Right.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Let's go lay these boys to rest. Stupid plant. Just I let out some aggression there. Sharpen up some combos. Well, since I'm heading this way anyway, might as well pick this up. I'll have to go all the way around. I don't think they made this to where you can go through water. Yeah. A few little skirmishes along the way. Ah, I'm one of these guys. Wyvern. Oh, what is this one? Alright. Let's get him. Let's go. Alright. Cool, little bounties along the way. Oh, oh, oh. Don't know what this guy's capable of.
There's a floating eyeball. Nice try.
Oh my gosh, what is this. All right. This guy seems to be pretty strong. I'm gonna play it on the safe side. How embarrassing would it be to die from a... All right. Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, come back over this way. I don't want to leave the boundary. This guy's pretty tanky. So far, pretty basic attacks. Nothing too fancy. Ooh, he bit me. New attack, alright. Oh, wow. Ah, that attack takes too long.
slow.
Almost.
Nice try.
All right. That one took that one took a little longer, but it's worth the defense. I wasn't gonna die. That was cool. Yeah, I got a lot of coin from that. I used all my weak potions. Let's see if this is a potion over here.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Yeah, that little mini boss battle was pretty neat. I hope there's more of them. Yeah, I might as well just walk the rest of the way. Or run. His running form is a little off, though. Definitely not the most efficient way to run.
Thank you, Founder.
I'm already almost there. There's no reason to fast travel.
They called themselves our...
It says there's new stuff here.
How do?
Since I have lots of coin.
Much obliged.
I'll just get one.
There you go.
What else am I going to spend my money on?
Take care out there, eh?
Oh, she looks fine.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they were already in a
Before
weakened
we
state to
passed,
begin with.
one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
And who exactly are the curse breakers? Ah, perhaps they're the ones that can break the curse of the stonification. What is this symbol? Is this a side quest?
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are.
I'm trying to be.
You're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Perfect. My kind of mission.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Of course.
Not just any chocobos at that.
They're big chickens.
And her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Oh, this is perfect.
Protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
Nice.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
It would be my pleasure.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
I can't wait to see this in action.
Locals. And don't worry.
Heck yeah.
You'll know her when you see her right enough.
This will be my favorite side quest so far.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Of course. Let's go get them.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
It sure is. The best chocobo. Where are they at? No, don't tell me that they died.
white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Ah,
Speaking of brave birds,
that's right.
looks like they went that way.
Don't tell me these scorpions. Get out of here, guys. Oh, nice.
Don't go down without a fight.
That's right. They are tanky little birds. There they are. Let's get them, chocobos.
We got you cornered, Feathers.
No.
You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not on my watch.
They won't.
Man. This game repeats what I say a lot.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts.
That's
You
right.
hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Gonna go straight for that sorcerer over there.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on now. I am hitting dodge. I'm just in the middle of a combo when I do. Mm-hmm. You don't mess with my chocobos. Serves them right. Heck yeah. You're my friend.
White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
They're adorable. Is that Ambrosia?
That scar.
I knew it. I knew it. I thought she died. No way. Oh, this is amazing.
Ambrosia.
This is my favorite part of the whole game.
It is you. You survived.
Oh, it's gonna make me emotional.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi!
Heck
Is
yeah.
it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
That's my bird. I'll buy her off you.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Something like that.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Absolutely.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Do I get a rider? Heck yeah. Oh, she's got a cool eye patch now.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you?
Oh, it's the same guy?
No, that can't be right.
Oh, his scar's gone now.
Must have been my double.
Or his brand is gone now. He's got a scar instead. I might have pointed that out last stream.
No mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Nice. Nice. I knew it. Hold R2 in the field. Perfect. You're all mine.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, nice. Oh, she's got one too. Heck yeah. Let's go have some fun. Ah, she can't travel on water either. Well, how do I get over there? I guess I have to go all the way around. These bighorns are awfully tanky. Learn a thing or two. I balanced all three icons that time. Alright, time to return to the hideaway.
Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
There he is.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
He's a little loose in the boots.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Let's do it.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
In that order, probably.
An army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Okay.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
That's unlocked now. New facilities. Okay, this is where I can find the bounties. Awesome. I guess I ought to check that out before I head out to the main quest. Let's go check the Mogul. Or Moogle. I think he's up here.
That room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right. Yep.
Now there's just more
This one's so lucky.
updates. Let's check this out.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Right.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Let's view it. So this one's marked out. Angel of Death, and then... Alright, so let's go with C. Clearview Sambrek. That's where this one's at. I did that one. So I have to find... So it's just something I have to find.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Alright, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. I am dealing with some stuff outside of here. I can edit that out in editing.
Your benefactors are a generous
Shorten the
lot.
video a little bit. Mainly just get rid of this long, drawn out AFK, basically. Right, yeah, we kind of learned about that already. Oh, these are donations.
Here you are. You earned this.
Perfect.
Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing?
Is this another goat?
Anything
Is that his
catch your eye?
name?
Think you can help?
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Alright, looks like something's happening. Hunting. Alright. So, one of us is being hunted.
Here you are.
And we are on our way to the port to go to Drake's Breath.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Whenever I get a camera, I will fill you guys in on the details of kind of just what's going on in my life and inconsistent streams, just to clear the air, even if I'm just talking into the void, which, to be honest, is sort of therapy in itself. It's just kind of talking and working through, because, you know, talking about it in your head's different than speaking it out loud, so yeah, whenever I get a good setup, I'll make videos just kind of talking and to whoever's interested.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
There's always those people that are interested in other people's lives,
Yeah, it's just, well,
but I'm just kind of doing it for myself, really.
It's good to know there's something of the old hideaway.
Streaming in general is it's like therapy for me. I enjoy talking and playing through these games that are my favorite. They've been my favorite through childhood, so.
She died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome you to more than a
And this stream is going to grow and evolve over time as I figure stuff out and just kind of
on account of all they do for the hideaway.
just play around with it.
You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
It'd be nice to get some renown.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
That's sweet. Finally get apples. I remember them talking about that in Cid's hideaway. Just delivering these apples to the curse breakers. Finally got to learn a little bit more about them.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
And you say Cid built this place? Perhaps they're old enough for this.
So Martha's all right.
Yep. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Hand it over.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
Man.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Cid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Cid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Cid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Cid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
I'm gonna fast travel there. I'm not walking all the way around again. There we go.
The curse breakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years.
I think it's only been 5,
She was
right?
very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me.
Maybe I even remember her.
Martel.
Is she the one that was telling me about whenever they get the first fruits
Everything into her work.
that
She wasn't
Clive
gonna
would
rush
have the
before we
first
had fruit
one?
Sweet enough to enjoy.
Man, if that's
And now
her,
we knew
that's
when she died,
really
I
sad.
named a sapling after her, and now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through
Man,
you.
I think it was her.
Her dream would have died with her. Had you not kept it
The one that I
alive.
saved from the little
That's something to
farm.
be proud of.
I didn't
From
do
the
anything
spiders.
really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Man. There's always these heart wrenchers in these games. I knew I was getting close. Yeah, it was her. Man. No, I forget where the bounty is at. 'Cause I want to try to look for that bounty before I do the main quest. I think that's how they work. I have to search for them myself, so I'll go check that out.
And you say Cid built this place?
I don't think I've been all through here yet. That's how to check it. Yeah, here's the board. With a cute little Moogle. Clear view. Sand brick.
So Mather's all right.
Oh, I got more stuff in the Hall of Memories. Guess I'll go look at that.
That broom's as ragged as...
Think it's all right to touch him?
Oh, they're trying to pet Torgal. Of course, I got some mail. Aw. Oh, Jill's so sweet. Jill actually reminds me a lot of my, the lady in my life. Oh, I do got some. Aw, cool. Apples. Yep. I'd say those are good additions. So far, I think the all the stuff that's on the wall of memories is all side quest stuff. Alright. Okay, so I can't even travel to Sandbreck. I can't go to Clearview yet. Because I'm not even exactly sure where Clearview's at. Clearview. This is it here. Journeying along the main quest. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Cid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Man, I love these two. They're amazing.
Come on.
Okay. Bloodlines. I don't think I've
think your mother's reach extends?
don't think I've traveled this path before.
As we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of
I hope these chocobos don't attack me. Because I really just want this. Yeah, let's get some practice in. That was quick and easy. I do like the aerial combat. I do like taking out these bees. Oh yes. Might as well. Get some experience. Man, we're so good. We're all pretty strong now. No, I'm not fighting the bluebird.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria
Black shields.
must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right. I heard you the...
What do you got, merchant?
Welcome, stranger.
Interesting. I haven't had to use limit break in a while.
I suppose we won't be seeing you.
I do want to equip one of each. Because right now I think I have. Yeah, they're all fire icon pendants. And I would like to equip Gouge, because I use that one a lot. I use Rising Flame more than Scarlet Cyclone. I don't have a lightning one yet. And I'm not going to use the easy ones. Maybe the Badge of Might. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and I should have, yeah, I have lots of points. Let's see. This one's the cheapest. There we go.
Again?
This music's real suspenseful.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants,
Man, this music's
the Empire gets.
putting me on edge.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
The Black Shields don't belong around here.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. We're going hunting for outlaws. 2 more left to join the garrison this very morning. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields.
I
Just
did.
now.
Yeah.
You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands.
Oh.
If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Firebrands.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I have a pretty good feeling that it might be.
Find out.
I knew there was a treasure around here somewhere. Yeah, this music's real intense. I'm just looking for treasure at this point. That might have been the only one. I did see a, yeah, there's another one. I thought there might be. Yeah, I checked back here already. Checked over there. I even checked up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
We'll take care of them.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
There we go. Yeah, that music's done for. I thought there was about to be a boss battle or something. That music was intense.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Well, I'm ready for it. Oh, what? Oh, not another one of these guys. He's the whole reason I had to freaking...
Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
It wasn't one of the big guys I thought it was. They look very similar, though. These guys are probably going to be life. Oh, I see one lurking over there. What's this way, though? Ah, some Imperial soldiers. Don't mind if I do.
More of my mother's men.
I notice when it comes to soldiers, or I guess all enemies, it's best to kind of don't focus all your attacks on one at once. You kind of want to bounce around and do a bunch at the same time. Yeah, those fire bombs are tanky. What is this? Oh, okay. It's like a chest. Just making sure I'm crossing my T's, dotting my I's. Make sure I got everything nailed down over here. Yeah, this is where I seen that. So this is where I seen the... No, it loops around. Yeah, this brings me all the way back here. Interesting. Well, good thing I went that way. You know me, I like to explore everything first. Pretty sure I did all that. Let's go get these guys. Nice, all sorts of chests. Of course, I gotta go up here. See what's this way. Sharp Fang. And then this is gonna bring me back around here. Yep. Did all this. Discovered all of that. Alright. I could ride my chocobo, but there's a lot of activity through here, so... I'm gonna call her Ambrosia. Haha. Alright, so how do we get over there? Just like this. That does it.
Blood,
Ooh,
Clive.
what do we got here?
And skin's still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these,
I'm guessing he's a little bit of a boss.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Oh, he healed. Nice way to honor Cid at the end.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message.
Whooped him.
Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Man, this is good voice acting. I just wish they put more to the cutscenes.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Nice. Let's check this out.
Find something, boy. Death.
Man, these guys are everywhere.
Found her.
Man. I can't believe this. Ah. Branded.
This was my mother's doing.
Of course.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
Yeah, she was always an evil witch.
Clive.
Even as a kid, she hated Clive. Even her own two twins. I don't know if they were her daughters or not, but she had them slain.
We should go.
That's who I thought Benedicta was, but
Yes.
seems like his mother's got an even higher position of power.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south...
Would they hide treasure up
They may
here?
already be in Port Isolde.
They might put treasure around here. They literally slain the whole village. There's not a single soul alive. I knew there was one somewhere. And there's probably going to be another somewhere too. Yep. Ooh, that was a good one. Good thing I was looking. That might be better than the belt I have on. Yeah, the treasure here isn't really hidden. You just really have to go out of your way to look. I'm still not sure what goblin coin is. No treasure that way. What'd I find? 3 so far? That might have been all they had. Yeah.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
No, they probably wouldn't let us, but we could force our way through.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Nice. Do they all say something different? No, they all say the same thing.
They tell us there's a curfew, but they refuse us passage back to our homes.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
We'll take care of it.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
He calls her Ambrosia too. Oh, nice. That goes all the way down to the beach. Devil crab. I don't think I fought one of you guys. Some nice quick little XP. Man, Torgles. This is what I came over here for.
But at least we won.
We're back on the path.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. More little devil crabs. More crabs. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're only got one way to get in.
No, I was thinking there might be treasure there.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voiceless dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough
Fuck off!
Find the
chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your side! Cut you down where you stand!
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I see loot. Oh, she's fast. Alright, so apparently this is supposed to be empty.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Let's see if there's treasure hidden around here. Well, found one.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Who are these guys?
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
If you guys want, you asked for it.
Not.
I should know that we kill black shields.
One man fight like that,
Easy.
and he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Blessing of
Oh,
the
wait.
Phoenix. It can't be.
It's the
He
guy.
was there when you died.
Yeah. He was the one that was following Joshua through the Duchy of Rosario, yeah.
I knew not whom
Awesome.
I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
I was wondering why I still showed him alive on the visualization map.
It really is you.
at the hideaway.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Maybe you can be of use to me. You can help us infiltrate.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
Here we go.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shield have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Just like old times.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Man, for some reason I know right where they are.
We'll show them back up there. Tell him he's just not dead.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Might as well. It's only 1,700.
Of course, my lord.
Ooh, Desert Rose. I could go for 10 of them.
Will that be all?
Just to see. I need one of those, make an even 20.
Lord. May it serve the cause well. I will be here.
And let me equip my sash.
Should you need aught else, what is it you require? Our thanks, my lord.
Let's do it.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Inn have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Now make ready.
Yeah, I guess Jill and I make up for a crew of 20 men. 10 apiece. And Torgal, you know, he's like, he's equal to 5 men just by himself.
Which will grant them peace, putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Oh yeah, I knew we were going to. Okay, it looks like I have 2. Well, in order to get to the other point, I have to do this one. Black or white. Well, you know my playstyle. I'm all about shock and awe.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I like the little noise it made. I hopped on the chocobo. Full force, guys. Let's go.
I got me sideways. Come along now. The bastards are lucky.
Nope, we're all gonna go through this one.
On your command, my lord.
We're gonna ride in. Oh yeah. Taking down these Black Shields.
Now? I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Well, we've been doing it this whole time.
Come. Die along with your flame. For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
There's the rest of them.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Ooh.
That's better.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh yeah, here we go. Another one of these guys.
A misguided one.
I'm ready. These guys always look cool.
You have but proven our
I kind of know their moves though, so
this land
I mean they're all kind of unique in their own right, but we'll see. They're all kind of the same.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finished him.
He seemed easier than all the other ones. I felt like him. But probably because I had a lot of help
I
too.
don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither Wraith
Famously
nor
dead.
Emperor.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Nice.
Be sure that you do.
That's like a badge.
I don't want my men attacking you again.
A badge like he got from
Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
the Dame of the Vale.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Look at that cat back there.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
So this is his uncle, which would be his dad's brother.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
All right. I'll show you.
You would mock me as well?
Did I mean to do that without a sword?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshard. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh no. Oh.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Man, these games make me so emotional.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town.
Man, some people have said they got past this game in like 16 to 18 hours. I think I'm like hour 20.
So he's told us. You have risked
Maybe
much
if
for
I
the
skipped all the cutscenes.
nation will be forever in your debt.
Possibly, but I'm here for the story.
It's been 20 years.
And for the game. I'm here for the game. Like, this is... I don't see why you would want to skip all of this.
Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Cid. You were always such a good boy. Now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, Fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Man, if his uncle dies, this game is know how to really end.
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path.
That's what we're trying to do. That's what Cid's plan was. Exactly.
But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Well, Clive did it. You were there.
And when you do,
and I'll be there.
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Man.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Alright, back to the hideaway. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
And
Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
this looks like a good spot to stop this part 8 of the Final Fantasy XVI stream. I am going to edit out that part in the video where I had to pause and help my future bride with her surgery. More details on that to come. But
how did we never hear about
yeah,
being posted every day?
great stream. Felt good getting back into it. Had a few little small bosses. No big bosses yet. I will do a stream, just arcade mode, where I can go back and finally get redemption for the times that I died. Even died during arcade mode more than I did in the actual story, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, this has been a great... It's been a great coming back to.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
So I'm gonna find a save spot. How am I doing? Got a pretty good amount of HP. 348 XP to the next level. 531. I don't think I have anything that cheap. All right. Well, it's been great. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. This is BaldHero with BaldHeroGaming. Another one in the bank. And hopefully I'll be able to hop on tomorrow. Christmas Eve stream. Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And I'll be getting a camera soon, as everything was on Black Friday sale. So even if I don't have the perfect setup yet, I still want to be able to provide video for you guys and make this more entertaining. Hopefully grow a little bit of a following and you guys can see what I look like. And like I said, even if I'm just talking into the void, this is something I enjoy to do. Just as a pastime to have these records of some of my favorite games that I like to play. So Borderlands 3 gameplay should be coming out soon, within the next month or so. Got a lot of big things planned in my day-to-day life, so there'll be videos on that to come. I have Elden Ring, Demon Souls, bunch of Souls games I would like to stream and get through. Those are going to be consecutive longer streams where I'm going to have to play games in between those, because if you know Souls games, they're pretty difficult, especially for a player like me that's not very good at any game. Just enjoying my time and having fun. So if I don't get on tomorrow, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everybody. BaldHero here with BaldHeroGaming, and I am out. Good night, guys.